What is up, Pokefans? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. A couple things before we get started, and that number one is that we're actually officially able to do the global challenge. I registered my team and wasn't aware that we could do it already, but that's dope. It's really, really cool. But we're going to get through our matches so we don't have to worry about that. And then, as a reminder, after today, you guys will see the tier matches. That's going to be the 5 videos of the 20 matches. And then you'll see the global challenge, and then you'll get back into season 16. Now we'll be competing all weekend with the global challenge, so hopefully you guys don't mind of the random battles. It is going to show my wins and my losses, so don't worry about that. And I'll be able to, and I'll make sure to show what my ranking is at the end of each match. That way you guys can keep keep an eye on what the ranking is going to be. I do not know how I'm going to do this season, or like regulation. Everything is like insane, and we're gonna have a hard time dealing with it, but we're gonna have a good time dealing with it. So that's all that I really got to say. Let's go ahead and get into our matches for today and go from there. Okay, so we got Metagross, Mimikyu, Roxfish, I think that's the name, Incineroar, Brute Bonnet, and Torkoal. This is a weird combination, but I believe everything is tied into Mimikyu to set up Trick Room. Now, there's other people that could set it up. I think Roxfish could also do it, but I'm not 100% sure who else would be able to set it. But since Incineroar is there, we're going to have to worry about being faked out. So that's interesting. Let's see. How do I... That's a good question. Because Mimikyu is going to have the mental herb. There's no way that it's not. There's no way that it's not. If I had High Punch or Upper Hand or Upper Fist, if I had that upper move, it would be a little bit easier because then I know that a fake out's coming my way. Let's open up Incineroar, Fluttermane, and Urshifu and Ogerpon. Now, Ogerpon's not going to have like a good fight in this one because Sun is going to be like a problem, but they don't have anyone that's going to like outspeed me per se. So I'm hoping that this weird team, or at least this outcome is going to be it. Metagross and Mimikyu. Okay. Intimidate, Clear Body says no. Mimikyu's attack fell. Let's do knock off on the Mimikyu. And very effective. Super effective. Shadow Ball on the Mimikyu. Because I want to get off of I want to bust Disguise, but I don't want to Terra because that is going to put a bigger target on Fluttermane's head. They do Terra. Goes to the Metagross, makes it normal. Okay. Bullet Punch right to the Fluttermane. Does get the super effective, and it does get knocked out. That's Life Orb. Disguise pops. There's the mental herb, but here comes Trick Room. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. All right, let's bring out Ogerpon now. Let's go ahead and knock off the Metagross. And I'm just going to go straight into Mimikyu with the Ivy Cudgel. Dang, that stinks. I thought that I would be able to do something, but I forgot that Metagross has Bullet Punch. Priority, folks. Try to have a counter for it. My team doesn't currently have one, so yay. Okay. Explosion. Okay. Doesn't affect a Mimikyu. That's a lot of damage. I haven't seen anyone use Explosion in forever. Like, I haven't seen anyone do it since freaking Regieleki. That's hilarious. Okay, brought out Torkoal. And I'm going to use Urshifu. Drought. Terra, Sucker Punch, the Torkoal. Why not? Man, Life Orb Explosion. Got me. You got me. This is going to make it so that I get, like, really hurt from play rough, especially after that Sword Stance. Sucker Punch goes right into that Torkoal, which is going to do half, I think. Less than half? Oh, bruh. This wasn't even a fight. It was just like, hey, I'm going to set up once and then call it. Dang. Dang. Like, the only knockout I got is because they did Explosion. They knocked themselves out. Wow. Wow. Well, that was pretty interesting. I don't even think I could have even countered that. I mean, I probably could if I went after the Metagross, but I didn't. As soon as Trick Room was set up, there was nothing else I could really do. Because it had Explosion, and it literally lasted like 3 turns. There was nothing I could have done. Good show. Jesus. Okay, we've got Kingambit, Cresselia, Ursaluna, Torkoal, Primarina, and Cornerstone Ogerpon. Interesting. The only Trick Room person that I see is going to be Cresselia, and everyone else is sitting pretty. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe what I'm thinking is it's just a answer for Trick Room because people do use Trick Room. So if you have like Ursaluna, maybe you're less likely to use Trick Room now. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm willing to give that a shot. We're going to walk in with Tornadus Urshifu, Ogerpon, and Fluttermane. We're going to leave Raging Bolt and Incineroar in the back. I'm leaving those 2 behind because of one, Kingambit. Defiant is huge. Even though that it gets -1 first, the Defiant comes in and gives it that +1. And bro, not cool. Ogerpon and Cresselia versus Tornadus and Urshifu. Now, this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to first taunt Cresselia, and then I'm going to go ahead and just Wicked Blow. Or should I go? Well, he's got... he's got Sturdy. So maybe taunt doesn't go off first. Yeah, let's give that a try. Okay, Follow Me does go up first. He becomes the center of tension. Liquid Storm. Who does it miss? It misses someone, but it hits Cornerstone. So here comes the Wicked Blow. Bop. Does knock it down. But now Trick Room comes up, which, I mean, there's hardly anything I could have done to like block that out. I could have taunted into Cresselia, but I think Follow Me comes before taunt, which means there was no way that I could avoid that. So I'm okay, but it's good that I activated, or I didn't activate Tailwind, because that would have been terrible for me. Ursaluna. Yep. Shiny. Let's go. Let's go ahead and Bleak Windstorm again. And I'm going to Terra Dark, Sucker Punch into Ursaluna. So Cresselia is going to have to try to do something, but I'm not sure what that is going to be. But I'm going to make myself Terra Dark. Go right into that slot. I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can. Bop. It's not enough. Earthquake doesn't affect Tornadus, and it will not affect Cresselia either. But it will hit Urshifu, which doesn't do a whole lot, but that will. That 100% will. Oh, that's obviously a crit too. Like, Cresselia is not offensive, but yeah, when you're just dark, that hurts quite a bit. So instead of being 4 times, you're only 2 times. Oh, they both miss? Oh, let's go. Let's go. And there's the burn. Let's see, what do I do here? Let's walk in with the Ogerpon. I think I have a better chance with Ogerpon. Because then I can go taunt on the Cresselia so it doesn't prevent any healing, and I go for the... Dang it. Okay, so Protect goes on the Ursaluna. My... Oh, okay, so they both protect. Double protect. Okay. Okay. Taunt fails because it goes into Protect, and so does Horn Leech. In the event that, like, an Earthquake came out, that's when I wanted to, like, try to avoid that. This is a physical-based Ursaluna, so I have to be very careful. Trick Room has 2 more turns. I'm going to try to burn or taunt again. And I'm going to go straight into the Ursaluna and hoping that Ogerpon can withstand the attack. But the Terra goes into Ursaluna. Comes Terra Dragon. Oh, interesting. Taunt. Stops Cresselia, so no Lunar Blessing, no Trick Room, no Protect. I know that it has Moonblast. Oh, you have Mental Herb. Here comes Facade. Enough to knock out the Ogerpon, which is unfortunate. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. It's one more turn, but I don't think it's really going to matter now. Taunt, and we'll do Dazzling. I doubt that Fluttermane's going to survive, but I'll try it. Taunt so that Cresselia can't do anything. Assad goes into Tornadus. Gets the KO. I mean, he's burnt. So it's like 50%, so it's 1.5. Moonblast. Just right into the Fluttermane. That's not enough. But you did drop. Oh. Are you kidding me? The drop too? You get the drop too? Like, bro. Bro, what? I've been trying to knock out this bear for like ever. So far it's 1v3. I could possibly knock down Ursaluna, but I don't know about anyone else. Dazzling Gleam hits first. Ursaluna goes down. Cresselia has Lunar Blessing, Trick Room, Protect, and Moonblast, so it's just not going to do a whole lot to me. Seems like it didn't do that much to me then. Oh my goodness, you're dropping my stats. Why? Why? Out comes Primarina. Primarina. We'll just go this way and hope that we can do the best. That's a gleam. That's a lot of damage. That was a crit on one of them. This is a double moon blast. Oh. And Cresselia struck off the taunt. My specs, even though like that's 2 minuses to special attack. They got so lucky lowering down my special attack. Dazzling Gleam misses Primarina because of the protect. Lunar Blessing. Please go for the... Oh, come on. Honestly, that should not work. That should not work. Oh, that was because of the... Okay. So here's the reason why I say that Lunar Blessing should not work when a target is protected. If you protect and someone uses like Helping Hand, right? It goes off to protect. It just doesn't get the effect. If other things were to activate it, like say that you were using U-turn and it goes off to protect, like obviously there's that. And I guess that because it's an effect that activates and it activates on Cresselia, that the other person should get it. But if you were just to, you know, protect someone and then you use Heal Pulse on them, I mean, Life Dew doesn't, like, it goes through protect, but it's weird. I don't like it. They protected it. Shouldn't work. God, I sound so salty. Oh no. We got Kingdra, Politoed. Politoed. Wow. Okay. Politoed, Raging Bolt, Scizor, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. So we're gonna open up with Tornadus, Ogerpon. That way we can kind of get Kingdra out of there and work on Politoed as well. I don't have anyone to fear for Defiant, so Incineroar's going to be able to come in here. And lastly, I'll bring in my own Raging Bolt, which is going to be able to outstand the Scizor pretty good. Fake Out's not going to really hit Tornadus at all, so that's dope. I'm not bringing in Fluttermane, so Bullet Punch isn't going to do anything to me at all. So depending on how they open, we could see kind of like a turn 1 double knockout, hopefully. And it's Politoed and Raging Bolt. Okay. This will make it very easy. I love the shiny Politoed. That's so dope looking. Let's taunt. Oh, should I taunt? Yeah. Actually, we're going to protect instead, and I'm going to go straight for the Horn Leech into Politoed. Because now that Drizzle's here, I have a little bit to worry about, but it's not like they get like a huge boost in like electric attacks. Thunder gets 100% accurate. That's cool. Politoed protects, so does Tornadus. Raging Bolt is able to do whatever he wants. So no Thunderclap. Thunder! I hate being wrong. Oh my Lanta. Okay. We might have to sack Tornadus. Do I want to use... No. I don't think so. We'll swap for Raging Bolt. I'm going to Horn Leech again into Politoed. I'm going to reveal the Pokemon that I have in the back, but I'm not going to take any damage from the Raging Bolt. They're going to Terra. Probably the Politoed, and it is. Change it to Grass. Gotcha. Now it's going to negate Horn Leech for the most part. Helping Hand. I'm okay with that. Horn Leech. That's a 4th. Not bad. Thunder. On the Ogerpon. That does do quite a bit of damage. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and bring back Tornadus. And let's go for our own Terra. Dragon Pulse and Bleakwind Storm. Bleakwind Storm's not 100%. And I outspeed everything on the field. Currently. What is your plan? Withdrew Raging Bolt. Is it Rillaboom? It's not. Scizor. Shiny. Let's go. I don't know if that was a good call though. Isn't he like Bug? Isn't like Bleakwind Storm gonna knock him out now? Not sure. Maybe that's what they were planning, is like you take a hit. Speed dropped on the Politoed. Citrus Berry activates. Dragon Pulse. Not very effective on the Scizor, but it does quite a bit of damage. Perish Song. Okay. I mean, if you want me to remove my Pokemon really fast, I could do that. Just bring out Incineroar. And I'll just go ahead with the Bleakwind Storm again. I mean, I have no problem with that. We'll bring out Incineroar now so that Scizor's attack goes down one stage. It's not like he can protect it. Withdrew Scizor. You gotta bring out. No, this is Rillaboom. Gotcha. Grassy Surge. Okay. Politoed protects. Bleakwind Storm does not hit the Politoed, but it will hit the Rillaboom for quite a bit. Drop his speed. And Tornadus drops down to 2, and so does Politoed. Go ahead and knock off. Let's go ahead and knock off Incineroar, because I think he's going to swap, because I'm going to swap next turn. Probably going to fake out Tornadus, because he doesn't know I have Covert Cloak. Or maybe he surmised it and just goes right into Incineroar. I'm not 100% sure. Withdrew Politoed. Just kind of leaving... oh no, he's not. Okay, I was gonna say he's probably like leaving out Rillaboom to take some major damage, but called it right. Bleakwind Storm misses Rillaboom, but it will hit that guy over there. Raging Bolt and drop his speed. Knockoff goes into the Protect. So is rain gonna end soon? Does. Okay. Tornadus drop down to 1. Let's go ahead and knock off that. Swap to my Raging Bolt. No fake outs. What are you gonna do? What are you planning? With Perish Song, it's like best to use Gothitelle or wait till your opponent only has 2 Pokemon left, because I've been able to swap these guys out with no problem. Rillaboom switches. Brings out Politoed to reapply Drizzle. So it started to rain. Knock off. Goes into that guy, and Choice Specs is removed. There go Meteor. Hits Raging Bolt for a lot. Now that the specs are gone, its -2 is going to be very permanent. And I get healed by not only Grassy Surge, but the leftovers. Parting shot on that guy. And I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna protect on Raging Bolt. I think that's the call. I think Politoed has Protect, Helping Hand, and Perish Song. I don't know what its other move is. Withdrew Raging Bolt to bring out Rillaboom. Still has, I think, Scizor in the back. Parting shot. Off the Rillaboom. And we're going to bring right back out Tornadus. It's better than a hard switch, because then I can get -2 stats, and I get a free switch in with Tornadus. Safe switch in, too. Get that extra healing from Grassy Surge as well as the leftovers. And I'm going to Bleakwind Storm and Dragon Pulse. You know what? Thunderbolt. Rillaboom. So I think he's going to try to fake out. Are you going to switch? I think either fake out or switching. But right now, they're both in danger from fake out. Goes into the Tornadus. Liquid Storm still goes. Because he didn't know. I guess she, player model, she didn't know. They didn't know. Covert Cloak. I mean, it would make sense. Like if that wasn't Covert Cloak, that was the best call that they could make. But I always go with the Covert Cloak. Secondary effects don't affect me. Nope. Nada. No, thank you. I'll be just fine. And grass disappeared on the field. So now it's Scizor and who else? Oh, Raging Bolt. See, now I can just whip out my own Perish Song and no, I won't do that. It would be dope though. Let's go ahead and protect on Tornadus and Dragon Pulse into the Raging Bolt, which should do a considerable amount of damage. I know Thunder is going to come out soon, which isn't going to really affect my Raging Bolt, but a tag team of these two could hurt quite a bit. So to depending on how this turn goes, I might swap out into Incineroar just to kind of lower down their offense a little bit more. Thunder goes into the protect. So called that. Absolutely. No priority moves. Here comes Dragon Pulse. Right into Raging Bolt, knocking him out. And close combat, right into Raging Bolt. Does not get the KO. Gets really, really close though. Drops his speed and or his defense and special defense. Whew. Maybe we don't need to worry about that. So we'll go with that and Thunderclap. That should be enough. Terra Electric Thunderclap. Just enough. Just enough. Counter to water and also negates water. Raging Bolt, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. So we've got Lycanroc, Tyranitar, Scizor, Fluttermane, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, and Landorus Eye. It's a sand team. People that will take advantage of the special defense from the weather. So that's going to be fun. But Lycanroc is also someone I have to worry about immediately. Like almost immediately. I kind of want to walk in with Tornadus, but I know that he's going to have like a bad matchup. So I think I'm going to walk in with Incineroar and Ogerpon just so I can lower down to some physical offense. And I'm going to bring in my Urshifu and Fluttermane. I'm not going to try to outspeed them. Lycanroc in the sand almost outspeeds everything I got, and I don't want to try to put up Tailwind, even though this is how this team works, right? I have to have Tailwind, but it's not as like Tornadus is not as bulky as Tyranitar. There's no way. Like I have to be able to create an opening so that I can use it, and I do not think I could. Opens up a Tornado with Tyranitar and Lycanroc. I open up with Incineroar and Ogerpon. So I'm going to go ahead and fake out the Lycanroc. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply... I'm just going to hit Tyranitar with Horn Leech. It's probably going to Terra though to make it flying, which then negates what I've got. But it could go to Lycanroc. Nope, it's Tyranitar. Grass. Okay. Horn Leech now does neutral. It's not resistant, but okay. Lycanroc protects. Totally fine with that. Fake out. Gonna fail because it goes into the protect. And Horn Leech does a fourth, maybe a fifth. Here comes the Rock Slide, misses Ogerpon, but hits the Incineroar. But because of the -1, isn't that hard. Now T-Tar is gonna take some damage from that too, so that's gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and swap to Urshifu, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit Lycanroc with Ivy Cudgel. I'm doing that so that I can swap Incineroar in more. How? Raises the attack on their side by 1 stage. Here comes the Ivy Cudgel into Lycanroc. Probably has the Sash. Has the Sash. Crit. Rock Slide. Not very effective on Urshifu, but it does hurt the Ogerpon because it is a crit. Let's go on Wicked Blow, and I'm just going to Spiky Shield. So I take no damage from the next round, and I think Lycanroc's going to protect again. It would make sense. Nope, Rock Slide. Okay. Hoping for the flinch here. Nope. Wicked Blow. Run into Tyranitar, and it gets the KO. T-Tar goes down. how them flinches going. It's not a bad strat. Don't let me like prove to you that it's not. It's a fabulous strat. It's an awesome strat. Now I have to deal with the Lycanroc, who's got 1 HP, can Endeavor. I need to keep everyone in mind. Like, he can use Endeavor. Anyone drop down to 1, it just instantly KO'd with the sand. It's not a bad strat. Out comes Landorus. So I'm going to Sucker Punch the Lycanroc. Swap out to Incineroar. So I can get the minus, another minus on the Lycanroc, but while it's not going to like hurt the Landorus, but I do get Ogerpon out of the way so Landorus doesn't one-shot it. Sucker Punch does knock down the Lycanroc, who can no longer use Endeavor, because it is gone. Sludge Bomb into the Incineroar. Rocks the Citrus Berry. Now what's really cool is that most Landorus eyes have Sheer Force, which means that it's not going to have the poison ability, so that's cool. Absolutely is cool. And brings out Ogerpon. Cornerstone. Okay, so I'm just going to go straight to it. Fake out. Proc that stat there. Lynch cannot move. Earth Power on the Urshifu does get the KO. And here I thought that I'd be able to knock it out, but I did break the sash there. Let's go ahead and bring out Ogerpon, or Fluttermane. Not Ogerpon, Fluttermane. That's what I want, Fluttermane. We're just gonna go ahead and Terra Dazzling? Yeah, why not? Terra Dazzling. And we will then knock off on Landorus. Now we procced Sturdy for Cornerstone, so now he can be one-shotted, which is dope. That's what the fake out was supposed to do, and then if it didn't outspeed, I was gonna, do the thing, but nope, Landorus has to be like a fuddy-duddy and outspeeds me, so that sucks. Terra Fairy, Fluttermane, Spiky Shield on the Ogerpon. Oh, the double, okay. I can respect that. I can respect that a lot. I went knockoff on the Landorus, though. I wonder if Landorus is faster than 170. I hope not, because we're gonna try it again. But I hope that he's not. Same rules. Run it back. Ivy Cudgel into the Incineroar. That sucks. He's faster than Ogerpon or the Fluttermane. That's dope. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam, though. Oh, it's not enough. Almost. Sludge Bomb. 50%. 50%. Let's go. You know what that means? Ogerpon can now come out. Do the follow me. And I think I win the game. Because even if they don't follow me on both, or they do the double protect, it happens next turn, and I outspeed Landorus. That's 100% factual now. Protect. Follow me. So here's the Ivy Cudgel. Takes down the Ogerpon. You have over 171. Either at 170 or you're at 171 plus. But I outspeed Landorus. So this is where my W comes from. There we go. And there we go. My Fluttermane is not 205. It is 170. And it could still pick up quite a few KOs if people are not looking out for it. So we did well there. And I believe that the minuses from Incineroar made it so that I can survive. Well, nope, that's wrong. I mean, Ogerpon did get a -1, but he still knocked out Incineroar. So obviously that didn't make any sense. I tried though. Like it didn't hit Landorus' eye. He's special, not a physical attacker. So no, ignore that statement. I'm just speaking out of nonsense. Don't worry about it. Okay. Oh no. We have Incineroar, Ursaluna, that's physical, Fluttermane, Amoonguss, Cresselia, and yeah, Urshifu. Fake out. Okay. Trick Room's obviously going to be activated. Incineroar, Cresselia is probably going to be it. Sets up with Ursaluna, and maybe their fourth is Urshifu, but it's most likely either going to be Fluttermane or Amoonguss. That's just how it is. So now that we know what the first three are, we could try to prepare a little bit better for it. So we'll bring in Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, Incineroar, and we'll bring in Urshifu. We'll leave Fluttermane and Tornadus in the back. I am not going to try to worry about taunting. I am not going to try to activate Tailwind. There's no way that I can stop Trick Room. Even if I just opened up with Tornadus having the Covert Cloak, right? If people are bringing in Mental Herb for Cresselia, there's no way for me to stop it. More people bring in Mental Herb, and I don't like it. Stop my entire strat by not using it. Yep, called it. Intimidate. Not too worried about that. But I'm gonna go Protect, and I'm just gonna Ivy Cudgel the Incineroar. Because Fake Out's probably gonna go into Ogerpon. There's no way that I can knock out anybody, so he probably will just go into Raging Bolt instead. Maybe I'll just do a ton of damage, and he's like, well, I gotta worry about this guy and this guy. We'll see what the call was. No Fake Out, so Ivy Cudgel goes straight into Incineroar, takes it down 2/3. U-turn, goes right off the Raging Bolt. What? Activates Trick Room, so we guessed that right, folks. Let's go ahead and Thunderclap the Incineroar, because he's probably going to want to do it again. I'm going to Spike Shield. Oh yeah, Raging Bolt is weak against fairy moves. Awesome. I forgot. That's okay. I'll activate this. And I'll activate that. Doesn't get the KO. Gets really, really close though. Flare Blitz. Oh, well. You don't say. Did you knock yourself out? Oh, come on. He was like a little bit of health left. Moonblast. Oh, he can tank it. Good boy, Raging Bolt. What a good man you are. Taking hits. Thunderclap. And I'm just going to go ahead and... You know what? Are you going to swap? Like, if you're going to swap, this is like the perfect time to. I'm going to double into that slot in case if you're swapping. You don't. Okay. I was thinking, oh, if you swap and that goes into like Ursaluna and you think that I'm just not thinking that you would do that. I mean, good on you, but no. Not happening. Hi, Pikachu. Oh, yeah, right. It's not like hardly anything. Shucks. It probably would have been best for me to swap, actually. We swap out Raging Bolt. Here comes Ursaluna. Oh, a Moongus. All right. All right. Let's protect. And actually, let's just go ahead and have you swap. And I'm going to just follow me so no spores can go through. And the Moonblast goes over to Ogerpon instead. That way I get a free switch in with no problem. And who knows, maybe Amoongus is trying to do Spore. Go off with the Intimidate. Helping Hand on the Amoongus? What? Are you Pollen Puffing? Sludge Bomb. That's a lot of damage from the Ogerpon. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That was a good cheap shot you did there. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit. Oh god. Yep, that one hurt quite a bit. Fake out. And let's swap to Urshifu. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit. Ogerpon, retreat. Come on out, Urshifu. Fake out. Probably goes into the Rocky Helmet. Yep. Lynch cannot move. There was no helping hand. Lunar Blessing. I mean, that's not a bad call. I think he used it prematurely. Twisted Dimensions. Oh, return to normal, did they? Actually. Let's knock off him and let's detect Urshifu. I have a feeling that I'm going to get spored and or rage powdered here. So I'm going to go into that slot, but I'm going to knock off the item that he has. And I'm going to remove the neutralness from like Moonblast if it comes out. So no helping hand. There's the rage powder. Fully knew that was coming. Knock off. Take a little bit of damage from the Rocky Helmet, but I'm going to remove it. And they activate Trick Room again, which I'm totally fine with. I'm absolutely okay with that. Because now I can Flare Blitz. And Sucker Punch. Should I? I'm going to switch to Raging Bolt in case if it's something else. I'm going to swap. No helping hand, I think. Nope, Spore. Called it. Flare Blitz. Knocks out Amoongus. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not going to proc my Citrus Berry. Oh, it is. But you know what? I'm okay with that. And Raging Bolt can like have a small nap. Oh, well, maybe not. I mean, yes, you can. You absolutely can. Formally buff. Oh, there he is. Go ahead and Yeah, we'll keep him in. I'll just protect. And he protects. Good call, because I was definitely going to knock off whatever item you have, which is probably the flame orb. Here comes the Moonblast. Into Incineroar. Okay. Not bad. Like deviating the damage out a little bit. And respect that. There's the flame orb. We're going to try this again. There's the helping hand. Raging Bolt woke up. Here's the protect. Probably going to go for Facade to Earthquake. Okay. Will Incineroar live? Yes, he will. Let's go. Let's take off that flame orb. I mean, he's burnt, but now if they use Lunar Blessing, they get rid of his buff. Which is essentially what I wanted to prevent. They have one more turn of Trick Room. Alright, Ogrepon, I'm sorry. Sorry, bud. You gotta be sacrificed to the bigger, greater gods. And I kind of want to bring in Urshifu. No, let's leave him in. I'll Thunderclap Cresselia. Because if they go for the double, right? They go for Earthquake again, Cresselia's not going to take any damage. That's what I thought. Okay. Thunderclap is going to fail. Here comes the Earthquake, which is going to knock out both my Pokemon. Which essentially I'm okay with because now Trick Room ends. And while these two are essentially on different sides of the scale, like Raging Bolt is far slower. But I needed to save Incineroar so that I can come in with the -1. But I also needed to make sure that I can bring in Urshifu safely without getting him knocked out. So here's what my plan is. I think Ursaluna is going to protect here. So I'm going to Wicked Blow and Fake Out Cresselia. Here comes Cetera. It's for Ursaluna. Making it Dragon. Okay. What are you going to protect? Helping Hand. They're not protecting. They just go full on attack mode. Wicked Blow. Brings Cresselia down to 1 HP. Are you kidding me? Assad. To Urshifu. Parting Shot, why not? Let's make you -2. I mean, it's not really gonna matter. Like, if I had Sash on Urshifu, that would have done it. But it's not like I could have survived for very long, because I needed to be able to do a lot of damage to Ursaluna. But I did force them to really decide what they wanted to do. They couldn't use Lunar Blessing, otherwise they'd have to lose everything that they had. If there's a way that I can heal that off of my opponent, that would have been better. But unfortunately, I couldn't. So it was like, crap. What do I do here? Maybe the sacrifice to Ogerpon and Raging Bolt wasn't the answer. Maybe I should have just went all in to knocking out Ursaluna and then just kind of dealt with Cresselia as an individual instead of knocking it out first so that it doesn't set up Trick Room, because I knew it can't do Lunar Blessing. It would ruin their entire strategy. As soon as I knocked off the orb, they couldn't do it. It'd be against their benefit. I mean, he was at half health at least. Maybe I could have done something. Just maybe. My guys did attack first. It's not like they could not do something. But I was really hoping for the -1 to do something, though. Let's check that out real quick. I was really hoping for the -1. So let's bring in Urshifu. Let's bring in the, whatever default set is for the Fighting Dark. And Ursaluna got set. Okay. It's got the Flame Orb. It's burnt. It's got the highest amount attack. Let's do -1. At -1, it is a 78.4 to 92.6. Let's make him Terra Dragon. Still, he should not have one-shot me. It's physically impossible. And it's not like he did have Helping Hand. Never mind. No, that's right. He had Helping Hand. -2. Facade with the -2 is 87 to 103 with the Helping Hand. Otherwise, it's 69%. Right? Yeah. Nope. Okay. Yeah, the Helping Hand is what did it. With the Helping Hand at -1, it was 117 to 138. That is 207 to 244 damage. And Urshifu only has 176. So he would have to have over 244 health to be able to survive that. Now you possibly could do something like that. Let's take down those and let's make this. There we go. Yeah, at the exact opposite. So if you put 252 in HP and defense, he survives with the Helping Hand while he's burnt. It'll do 78 to 93% damage. But that's Urshifu, who doesn't. No, we're not playing that game. Nope, that's not how this works. Okay, but that was interesting. I tried. I really tried. And that's going to be the end of today's video, Pokefans. I hope you've enjoyed the show up to this point, and if you made it this far, please know that I appreciate you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for you to watching almost the entire video up to this point. We end today's season at 25,358 with 49 wins and 56 losses, granting us a total of 105 battles. We haven't hit this number in so long, and I can't wait to hit it again. Season 16 is going to be very, very interesting. As you guys can see, it goes until the 29th. So by the time that you see this video, season 15 would probably be over. I say probably because I'll be at work and I can't do any more fights with season 15. It'll be physically impossible for me to do that. But still, we have plenty of content to look forward to, and I'm hoping that you are excited to start viewing that later on today and later on this week. We're going to continue on with this method and just releasing a video a day, and in hopes that I build teams that you guys want to see and that I can try to learn how to pilot them correctly. Not only will I have the tier series coming out here pretty soon, but I will be competing in the Global Challenge too. And apparently that's already opened up tonight, which is the 29th, as I do record these in advance. But it did open up on the 29th, and I can actually start fighting. I'm going to start tomorrow, but I can start fighting. So it's pretty dope. I'm actually kind of excited. So I'll post all the fights that I can. I don't know if they're going to be like in groups of 3s or 4s. I'll sit down and I'll do like a bunch of fights, log off, wait a little bit, then try again and again and again. So I don't know how many videos you'll see, but I'm hoping for a bit. At least 3. That's what I'm hoping for. At least 3. But with that being said, that's going to be the end of today's video, like I stated before. And again, I thank you guys for watching. Please do me one last favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below of how you guys thought about today's video went, maybe this team, what I could have done to make changes, or like some of the matches and stuff like that, and maybe who's your MVP for today. I think I relied a lot on Ogerpon, and I should probably try to build a set that makes Ogerpon a little bit more proud and see if I can come up with some really cool ways of making that Pokemon shine. As I do reply to any and all comments down below, there's other ways that you can follow me to get in contact. There's Twitter, which is going to be in the description, as well as the Discord that I created as you guys suggested, and it's there and it's available. You can join at any point in time. If you're a brand new viewer of mine, you can always click on the playlist at the end of this video and you'll be able to watch it from when I started in season 4 all the way up until now. But if you like what you see and you want to help support the channel, leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing would be the best way to do that. If you are returning to my channel, then why not just hit the subscribe button and put the notification bell to all, and you'll be notified when I upload next. And that is the basic rundown. Thank you for watching, and I hope to have your continued support in the series. I've enjoyed it up to this point. Shouldn't really say up to this. I have enjoyed it so far, and I'm planning on continuing the stride and doing what I can do for you guys out there. And I'm excited for Pokemon Legends Z. I don't know what they're going to do about Megas, but I'm excited. But for now, I'm going to take off. And I hope you have a wonderful day. So until the next video, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you then. Peace.